When this tandem came about from my end, Spike had put me on to what they were doing. We ended up succeeding some records, and then shit, the rest just became history. We ended up being in the studio. They dropped him off one day, and I ain't not seen him since. You know what I'm saying? It's been my dog right here, bro.
West Coast.
Uh-huh.
Definition of West Coast. If you know, you know. Problem's the guy behind a lot of it. Yeah, it's a blessing. So I let myself get produced, you know. It's crazy. Manifestation. I seen it happening. And it happened.
We did a hotel party on the first day. It was the fourth record we did that day. It was just trying to change the energy. I was in my JasonMartin mode. It was time to go to Problem. This was our first day. He just, he needed a break. Like, let me go outside, smoke a cigarette. He was outside chopping it up. He's like, man, you start this one. Cause he was doing all the rapping. So me and my boy Corey got together, put together the beat, and he came back, and I had a verse.
It reminded me of Problem. Problem type vibe, you know? JasonMartin is a little more mature, different ears, different type, trying different things. Problem remind me of the Mollywood tape.
He walked in like, there you go, yeah. He like, JasonMartin's cool, but fuck that, I need Problem right now. Yeah. So it was, it was a good time. And then we just kept going back and forth. We, you know what I'm saying? We was like, man, we just gonna have a good ass time. Because everything else, because it was the first day, it was so serious.
We finished it.
Yeah, we knocked it out. And then the next day, because we, you know what I'm saying, we taking shots, having a good time. Next day we heard it, we're like, oh, this shit going crazy. And the Solar was like, no, that's the one, that's the one.
Probably call me up, it's a hotel party. You got liquor, it's already 8 shorties. You bring the strippers, I'll bring the homies. A good hotel party to me is on the suite, top floor, gang of the homies, a lot of drugs, a lot of girls, strippers, good times. A night we ain't gonna remember. Full stop line, that's Cubic Zircona. Yeah, the real jewelry is important to me because I've been in jail the majority of my life. I deserve it. I work hard for it, and I've been through a lot. So I see myself wearing that when I was in jail. So I'm gonna show it off. I never had shit my whole life. It's a blessing. And then OTR blessed me with some chains, 200,000 in chains, 70,000 in my mouth. I busted down my whole family. I like jewelry. It's just stuff I own, But I want to start giving back to my community. It's not about money, about me no more. It's deeper than that. I want to start helping the kids out. Fuck a bitch in her Toyota. Gunplay, stupid, you will never see me sober. That line, you will never see me sober, is real to me because my cousin just passed away. He overdosed. My best friend got smoked. My other best friend got killed. So that's how I used to cope with the pain, with the drugs, It would just help me. And became addicted. And little bit slowly, I'm dealing with it, but that's how I deal with my pain. Being so institutionalized and getting so much fame so quick, it's kind of hard to deal with that, It happens so fast for me. It's 100 miles an hour, but that's how I cope with it. When I want to get sober, I will get sober. It should be my decision. I'll figure that out when God wants me to.
What? Make the wrong move and it's over. Finito. Baby fell in love with my ego. In actuality, I was talking about my dick. Because I don't really have an ego in that sense. I outwork everybody, man. I'm Kobe. So I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym more than people. So that's where any confidence I have lies from. It's not because I feel like I'm better. It's because I know I put in a whole lot more hours than everybody. But yeah, I was literally talking about my love muscle, AKA my life maker. Beyonce called it the ego first, so shout out to Faye. Getting it. Since Centennial, Rigo or Ligo, same nigga Lamar motherfucking Rigo. Centennial High School, man, Compton. Beautiful place. They used to call me Bobby's World. I had this big head and these big feet when I was like 5'1", 5'2". I was playing basketball all day. Like, that's all I wanted to do all day. But I always kept some chili. Like, I always was running some type of play. Me and my brother Nick, we be playing cards. I make him be the dealer or whatever. We be running it up. He casting me the right shit for the blackjack. Selling candy, selling shoes, you know what I'm saying, whatever, shooting dice. We'd always been on that since like 13. Hey, day on my program. Bro ain't hitting it right, but the bro can. Booed up, Baccarat for the older. Left past your nigga a Corona. Yeah, we on him. What? Every day my program kind of go like this. Wake up, 5 in the morning, talk to John in New York, publishing, other catalog shit, all that. 6, looking at ESPN, probably text moms, waiting for all these LA motherfuckers to get up, because motherfuckers don't get up till 2. 8, go get my coffee, try to walk about 1.5 miles, be at the studio by 9. Mike and Key's probably gonna beat me there, so I'm hearing loud ass beats and clouds of smoke the minute I'm walking in. Then AC's buff ass gonna walk in and try to make me do 40 push-ups. This is all before 10. They probably already got 3 beats waiting for me to try ideas. So probably before 12, I done cut a few records, did some push-ups, lightweight workout. And so then the West Coast artists and producers pretty get around too. And I can start working with them. Mollywood days, I was never ever sober. Yeah, the Mollywood days was crazy. Shit. For real, super crazy. You know, everybody be like, man, that was the worst time. I was so bad. I love that shit. I'm sorry, I'm not here to promote drugs or anything, but I had a fucking blast. Would I do it again? No. But them days were crazy, bro. They made me who I am. So it was fun to like joke back there real quick. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people think because I changed my name and I changed my game. That's not really it. I'm more with organized confusion these days, if that make any sense. Rooftop chops catch me fucking in the corner. If you know, been to the Roosevelt Hotel, you got the suite, got the upstairs, downstairs, these little corners. I used to be like him, chains on, no shirt, walking around, feeling the vibe. And ladies always like bad guys. I don't know why. It's their fault. So that's why we keep being bad. So I was just trying to be the baddest bad guy that night. And I remember getting caught making lust with some woman in the corner. Somebody tapped me and they knew I was doing it because they told me. I was the blackout days. Yeah, it wasn't right, bro. I was hella out of order. Paid the price a few times, but a nigga could afford it. What? You know, when you saying all this crazy shit, people just assume like, oh, it's always gonna be great. We really like to talk about the other side. Through the grace of God, I definitely could afford to handle some of my mistakes where they didn't get loud. But I just wanted to make sure that I pointed that out. I was making mistakes. I talk to my kids very transparent. It's like, they weren't supposed to be here, but God gave them to me and I could afford what happened when that came. I did have a child during the lifestyle when I was turned up and going up. And you know, my baby Jordan here right now, so it's going up. Shit got real, you know what I'm saying?
Big body bands, big Balenciagas on, Muka Maka from a chopper, I'm a fucker, then I'm gone. I feel like I'm the best Latino rapper. I should look the best, you know? I feel like I'm the best in the game right now. I'm the hottest, I got the most motion. You got the hottest, you gotta have the biggest chain. You gotta have the nicest car. It gotta add up, you know? It's just the look. First impressions is everything. Wham. I shoulda left that bitch alone. I wake up in the morning, I turn and you don't even remember who that is. Grab my chains right away. Make sure they're still on my neck. You can't, give yourself to every girl. Gotta be exclusive. So I should have left her alone.
Stop fucking asking me if I'm writing for Lefty. Lefty's not letting nobody fucking write for him. Let's do that one. And yes, I do actually produce. Like, I've made this beat with my hands. You know, a lot of people got this thing misconstrued. Like, I'm sitting there with some stick telling motherfuckers to do shit. Nah, bro, we getting down and dirty in here, man. He really do what he do, and I really do what I do. Can't Get Right is on the way.